We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started.
Next up, tag team action. Well, looks like he's looking for a partner.
Yeah, but is this the man?
Maybe so. It looks like.
It'll be a hell of a team.
What's going to happen?
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date against Team Sami Zayn. Big time matchup.
Despite what Byron Saxton said about him in the past, Shelton Benjamin is a true legend, and he's ready for action.
The gold standard in WWE.
Introducing first, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, once upon a time, held the United States Championship for 240 days. Incredible.
And don't let your past with Shelton Benjamin cloud your judgment, Byron. He is an absolutely incredible athlete, professional wrestler here in sports entertainment, the gold standard.
Shelton's one of these athletes that makes everything.
Oh, this can't be good.
What are you talking about? This is awesome.
Yeah, for who?
And his partner, accompanied by Scott Hall from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Is Kevin Nash going to lead an NWO invasion of NXT?
I hope not.
I hope so. Give me a t-shirt.
Bandwagon hopper.
Big Sexy. The NWO, one of the most intimidating groups. One of the most controversial, yet one of the greatest groups of all time, led by this man. Had a unique relationship with WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels over the years. Can you imagine what the NWO would do to Byron?
That's not a funny thought.
Hey, Kev, he's over here.
No.
Kev,
I'm getting out of here.
What an intimidating... Oh, he's back in NXT!
And their opponent, first, accompanied by Kevin Owens from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, once upon a time, the very heart and soul of NXT, has returned home.
You know, Sami Zayn was once known as the underdog from the underground.
Yeah, then he started hanging out with Kevin Owens and became the coward from the underground.
Yep. Bite your tongue, Saxton. Sami Zayn simply aligned himself with his best friend, and the two of them have achieved incredible things in WWE.
Yeah, like, let's see, getting fired.
Like starting the Yep movement by big-time matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah, ripping off somebody else. Really creative.
The Viper.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Think about what these young superstars at NXT can learn from the 13-time world champion Randy Orton. Randy Orton began his career by being known as the Legend Killer. Randy Orton is now simply a legend.
Randy Orton's career wasn't built on alliances. The most important thing to Randy Orton has been winning championships. He has done that in a major way. A 13-time world champion.
The mood changes when Randy Orton enters the building.
Orton is a volatile superstar that can end a match in an instant with an RKO out of nowhere.
A man with absolutely no absence of malice.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
He's been the heart and soul of NXT and an annoying complainer on SmackDown Live. Which Sami Zayn showed up here tonight?
It doesn't matter, Saxton. Whatever.
He's going for the pin. And he breaks the cover.
It's way too early.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him. Oh! Elbow.
Tag made. Here we go.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
German suplex. And his body hit like a ton of bricks on that one. Got him good with the elbow there.
There are big times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar
Here's the cover. Nice quick kick out by Sami Zayn.
It could take more than that.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings, as Byron was saying. I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today who were none too pleased.
Well, there's only one way to fix that, and that's to go out there and win. There's no use walking around with a boo-boo face. That'll get you nowhere.
Randy Orton makes the tag. Good contact there by Randy Orton. That'll change his posture in a hurry.
Showing some quickness there. What a clothesline!
Ouch! Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard. The heart attack.
Orton looking for something big.
Uh-oh.
Good night. Can he finish the job?
And here's Randy Orton showing why he's a master manipulator.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Fame. Orton looking for start.
But he's got a couple.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it.
Nothing gentle about that, Randy.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, Kevin Nash somehow digs deep and finds a way to keep fighting. Oh boy, he is rolling.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Shockwave sent down the spine. What is Randy Orton's best strategy? We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
But I don't know. Big.
Jackknife.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Has Kevin Nash produced an end result?
Penny predicament. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week. If that's even possible.
What's he doing?
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Setting him up. Veteran strategy here to take out the legs. Elbow drop. Just a step quicker, it looks like.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
No doubt about that neck breaker. Well executed drop kick.
Check his nose.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Neck breaker.
That could be it.
A simply devastating elbow drop. Oh, he's got him where he wants him.
Here we go.
So much force behind that powerbomb. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Man, even now in the shape he's in, Randy Orton finds a way to power through.
Gets the tag. A vicious axe handle finds its target. And look at Ford. A sickening thud as he lands hard.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shelton Benjamin, super kick.
Good night.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded.
Shelton Benjamin, this might be it.
Cover him, cover him.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Incoming. Inside the ring now.
I gotta say, when I saw this week's power rankings, I thought there was a misprint. There's no way this superstar deserves such a favorable ranking.
We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael. And Kevin Nash is just toying with his opponent now.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
This could be trouble, guys. His opponent has finally found an opening, and he doesn't look too... Oh!
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
And another one.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease. Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Ooh, Benjamin just evades that one.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
Oh, how resilient was that?
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Nobody ever accused Sami Zayn of holding back.
And he lands the slam.
Slam down hard.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
How did he do that?
And there's a dangerous knee.
This is not exactly the area you want to be in.
Look at this.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. He hits a huge elbow drop.
And tagged in is Kevin Nash. Teamwork at its best.
That should do it right there. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
When this guy's on, look out. Ooh, what an uppercut. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Tagged in.
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever, he's inflicting some serious pain here.
This one's over, guys.
Look at this. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Shelton, Benjamin, this might be it.
Cover him, cover him.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
He's on the defensive now. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
And look at hung up on the second. He's got him in a tough spot.
Not sure where he gets his energy, but it is a sight to behold.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Schoolboy! Got the shoulders down. 1, 2. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
The big boot has fallen.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
Here he goes for the win!
Can he close it out?
3! They did it! They won the match! These gentlemen got after it. Here are the highlights.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should
Absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
Hey, this isn't just about going out there and making sure everybody's entertained. You gotta win your matches. And that's exactly what happened here. A will to win was on display.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just...
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Bring it on.
The Pirate Princess.
And her opponent, from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
You couldn't find two more polar opposite competitors than Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler, but these two women found themselves on opposite sides of the ring as Mae Young Classic finalists.
That's an understatement, Michael. Sane trained in yachting in Japan, while Baszler grew up in the Midwest and trained in Muay Thai and MMA. That clash of styles led to an amazing final match at the Mae Young Classic, which Kairi Sane won.
Byron and I discussed Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler's face-off during the Mae Young Classic, but it wasn't the end of their rivalry. When Baszler debuted in NXT, she immediately targeted and attacked Sane.
That led to a match where Baszler beat Sane by making the Pirate Princess pass out. Things are far from over between these two wildly different NXT standouts.
You can see the pain on her face after that slam.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
There it is. And with ligaments being tested, you have to wonder how long this can go on.
She's playing with fire here.
Yeah, she's got to hurry up and get back in there.
Bringing it back into the ring.
She goes for the cover.
And there's the kick out.
She's still in this one.
The two of you brought up the collision between WWE's and MMA's four horsewomen.
The shoulders are down.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
She's still in this one.
She's starting to sweat a bit. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
It's been quite the back and forth battle for these women, guys, and I'm willing to bet that's the way it's going to be the rest of the way.
She's absorbing some offense here, but this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her, and this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
Shayna Baszler is probably the biggest bully in all of WWE. She's tough, but her intimidation factor can defeat an opponent before the match even starts. Corey, how should a competitor approach Baszler?
Everyone who's seen even a modest amount of success against Baszler has done so by kind of building a weird immunity to her mind games. Ember Moon lives in the darkness. Kairi Sane thinks she's a pirate. And Nikki Cross, well, she's Nikki Cross.
Corey may have hit the nail on the head about strategy concerning Shayna Baszler. To avoid being intimidated, you need to be a little insane, because once you learn what the submission magician is capable of, fear is going to set in.
That's easier said than done, Michael. If you're of the right mind, you're well aware that Baszler will deliver the pain unlike any other NXT performer. In that case, you need to embrace the power of denial.
Shayna Baszler. Kairi Sane. Big move coming. There it is. Sane just put the exclamation point on this match.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Incredible.
Look at this.
Going back to that night that Shayna Baszler became NXT Women's Champion, I think it's pretty telling that Ember Moon did...
Kairi Sane, big move coming. There it is. Sane just put the exclamation point on this match.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Here's her chance. What a way to win a singles match.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Kairi Sane.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling.
Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
It's Team Curtis Axel versus Team Rikishi.
Big time matchup.
To the ring, accompanied by Bo Dallas, at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Curtis Axel and El Mago, the B-Team.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
Oh, yeah! Here we go, guys!
And their opponents, first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 401 pounds, Rikishi.
Look at the entire WWE Universe. They're on their feet. They're all raising the roof. Come on, Corey, let's do it together.
Byron, I will never dance with you a day in my life. I have too much respect for Rikishi to embarrass myself like you are.
Rikishi's just too cool.
I see what you did there, Michael. Nice job.
My final match in NXT was against Rikishi's sons, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. This family had such a...
This is a real treat for the NXT universe. The arrival of the phenomenal AJ Styles. What an opportunity for the NXT universe to experience AJ Styles, who never went through the NXT system.
I have no doubt the NXT faithful are in for a treat. One of the best of this generation. This is going to be awesome.
And his partner from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Hey, listen, before AJ Styles came to WWE, he was considered virtually an international legend. So I'm sure he'll be right at home here inside the NXT arena.
Corey, both you and Byron have been a part of the long, rich history of NXT, but it is surreal seeing AJ Styles in an NXT ring.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Oh my, right to the back of the head. Elbow drop. AJ Styles has the uncanny ability to make big matches even bigger. Case in point, his show-stealing match against Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 33. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
He's in control now.
There it comes.
He's just so dominant.
You know, Michael, AJ Styles entered WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder. Styles had a lot of frustration about Shane's handling of the #1 contendership and took it out with some brutal offense.
And you can tell both competitors earned a lot of respect for each other after that match, as Shane recruited Styles to help in his matches against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. For many years, remember...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
A head-pounding bulldog. Showing off his amazing vertical leap there. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael. I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Not today. Neckbreaker! Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Man, what? He's got him covered. He goes for the cover. And Amago easily getting that shoulder up.
Not yet. No way.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
What does Rikishi have to do to regain his composure? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
El Mago's going for it. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finish. Incredible! El Mago connected with a match-ending move!
Wow! This might just be the end of the road for Rikishi.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Back now inside the ring. If Rikishi hits this one, it's over. Cobra clutch.
Got it cinched in.
Fading fast. The Russian leg sweep. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Up and over with a suplex. Boom! That was impressive.
He's starting to stagger a bit, but he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match. Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Setting him up in position here. On the second. You're not supposed to get dropped like that.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment,
El Mago's.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
This might just be the end of the road for Rikishi. Rikishi got the worst end of that stick.
El Mago's going for it. Look out.
Oh my gosh.
Imploding 450. Unreal.
El Mago into the cover. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is they got it. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
that was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Curtis Axel and El Mago, the B-Team.
Now that's an eye-opening victory. Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas. Weighing in at...
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
Coming up big on that one. Elbow drop. Got him with the elbow drop. Talk about getting flung around. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
I think there's a good chance we'll be seeing a painful Batista bomb tonight.
Painful would be putting it lightly. Devastating, more accurate.
Escapes trouble there.
He's not looking like himself here. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
We got a cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
The animal refusing to be tamed.
It's going to take a whole lot more than that.
He's making a statement here with this attack. This is all consuming. It's like being bombarded by an air attack. And it's Batista with a reversal.
Batista is in position.
Ooh, spine buster by the animal. That creates a big opening here.
Uh-oh. Batista is looking to end it.
Batista bomb.
The cover. He gets the shoulder up in time.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
Looking at it here. Oh, and it's a reversal.
And here comes Batista.
Batista bomb.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
Yes! Takes it! Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, the Animal, Batista.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
You don't want to miss it.
Here we go. Matchup's going to be a good one. Superstar ready for action. Here comes his opponent. Wasted a little time to start things off. There's the double leg takedown and the big right hands.
Here we go. This thing's breaking down before it even gets started.
Chaos ensuing here. Incredible.
He's focusing on the face now. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here. I gotta say, guys, I've been incredibly impressed by what we've seen from this superstar in recent weeks.
Trouble in paradise.
He's on the defensive here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Well, Byron, you're not the only one impressed by what you've seen as of late. It seems these responsible for the weekly rankings have also taken notice because this superstar comes into tonight with quite an impressive spot.
And well-deserved, too, I might say. It just goes to show that wins here in WWE go a long way in solidifying your spot on the roster.
He got him with the kick.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
This superstar comes into tonight with a pretty impressive ranking, guys. And well-deserved, too, if you ask me.
What a vicious elbow attack.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Dropped like a bad habit.
An impressive ranking for the superstar indeed, but just because you're in the top 10 doesn't make you unstoppable. We've seen superstars with all the momentum in the world lose matches before. It happens all the time.
Hey, Owen Hart pinned Bret Hart on the same night that the Hitman would set the challenge for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10. There's a perfect example of what you're talking about right there.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Come on, Roderick Strong, you can do this.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Roddy won't allow this match to end. He's too determined.
Just an awesome dive. Strong is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
I think Roderick still has the heart to fight through this.
I've got my doubts.
Going all the way up. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon.
Going for it all here.
Clothesline.
Right to the back of the neck.
Hurricane Rana.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
What's it going to take?
How'd he do that?
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want...
Going for broke.
No way! Good call!
Inverted Frankensteiner!
That should do it.
That changes everything.
Keep your eye on this one.
Here he goes.
I think this man means business.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. From the opening bell, this match...
An impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.